In the past 7 days, I've generated over 15 million views on one single account. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to show you a couple accounts I've run in this video. I'm running 10 currently. That's getting me over 50 million views a month right now and generating me over $20,000 a month. So in this video, I'm going to show you everything and get into it. There's no gatekeeping. Also, there's no course to buy. If you look in the description, there's no course. There's no mentorship or anything. Maybe there's a Discord because I'm trying to grow community. But other than that, let's get straight into it. So this is the first account I run, which is the one you're watching on right now. My Devin CNAT account, my Devin Talks account. I run a ton of different clipping accounts on TikTok, and then this is the account right here that got me 50 million views in 1 week. And then I also run a couple Instagram accounts, and this is the Shopify for my tiny truck, which is this one that I'm selling right now. And I'm going to show you my phone so I can like show you all the accounts I run, and I can show you I actually own them and I'm logged into them, so you don't think I'm BSing you. Anyways, let me show you the accounts right now. All right, so we're on my phone right now. I should be recording it. And if I just go to my TikTok first, you'll see these are all the accounts that I run. I mean, not all of them are logged in. You can only be logged into 9 TikTok accounts at a time. But I'm going to show you all of these and kind of show you the details about each one. So first, let's go to the analytics of the Zero to Hero-ish account. If you haven't seen the video styles like this before, it's kind of just like these like edited videos where it's like something funny, and then it'll be like it'll be like some type of like kind of like dark humor thing, and then they'll put like the text over it. Anyways, let me show you the analytics for this account. So this account, we're only up 5 million views in the past 7 days. See, we're down 10 million if you look at it closely. And if I customize and just go to the 16th to the 23rd, which is 1 week, you can see we got 15 million views in one single week on this account. We were getting 5 million view days, and we can see we're not estimated. Our estimated revenue is 0 right now because this account only got started 3 weeks ago. I started this March 20 or March 4th, and we're on March 29th right now. See if I can go the past 28 days. You'll see I literally just started this account, and on our worst days, we're getting like 50,000 views a day. This is one account, by the way. If you go to my second account, which is one of my clipping accounts, I also run this one as well. I have a team of clippers who help me. The views are down a little bit, but you can see this is actually supposed to say 41 million views. But last year I was scaling this like crazy, and we were getting around, I think I had a couple days where we were getting like a couple million views a day on this one. But it doesn't show because it only shows in the past 365 days. And I was scaling this around January 2024 to February 2024. But as you can see, I mean, I run all of these accounts, and this is just my TikTok as well. I'm not logged into my clipping accounts right now, but I also do run my clipping accounts for the SML. Like here, if you look at my screen real quick, these two accounts I also do run as well. These two SML fan pages, and these both generated me a little over 10K. I mean, before the accounts got demonetized for clipping. But yeah, you can see the views on here were crazy. I was getting like consistently like 50 to 60,000 views a video. Some videos were hitting like 200,000 views. And yeah, these videos, I scale these really quickly. Also, if we just go to my Instagram over here, I'm logged into my personal account right now, you will see all these accounts I run over here. And you'll see this one, which is my tiny truck account. And this account, I get around, I think 500 to 1,000 views a day on this account. And this helps me, scale my Shopify store close. Okay, it's 242,000 views in the past day, which is still, that's pretty good. And we also have the Mr. Pointer account, which I run. I'm sure you've probably seen this somewhere, this meme somewhere of Mr. Pointer. I'm the guy who's running that. And on this account, let's see here, in the past day, we have gotten another 200,000 views. So yeah, we're getting roughly around 1 million views a day across all my accounts. I mean, I'm not going to go into every single account I run, but like I'm showing you my screen. I'm sure you can believe me. My editor is going to have to blur out my emails here, but you can see I also do run all of these YouTube channels as well. And I have a team of people who work with me and help me make these videos, and I am the sole person who kind of helps scale these things up. So I kind of want to go into what in the world I did to go from wherever I was, like 0 views 6 months ago, to now getting, 15 million views a week and around a million views a day right now. So what did I do? Well, the first thing I did was upload more. And this is going to sound like the most basic advice, but please just put the phone down and listen to me for a second, all right? The reason why you're not getting millions and millions of views every single day is because you have not uploaded enough. On these accounts, like for example, this account, I've uploaded 47 videos. This account, 675 videos. This account, I have uploaded so many videos. And the reason I'm able to output so much is because I work tirelessly. I work like 18 hours a day on these videos. All of these videos, all these clipping accounts, all of this. I mean, of course, I pay people to help me as well. But I mean, I'm working so hard on these videos and I'm putting so much effort into it. Effort that most of you probably aren't putting into it, because most people, after they upload their first 5 videos or so, they will quit. This is the usual metric. After 5 videos, they will just quit and then they will never upload a video again, and they'll think, oh, it's just luck. And then, this guy went viral because he got lucky, and it's not luck. It's just consistency. Because if we go back to my analytics real quick, which I'll show you guys again. So if we go to my Zero Hero account and we just look at the analytics, you'll see, the videos started off really, really slow. The first couple of days, like I was only getting around 100,000 views per day. And that may sound like a lot to you, but to me, I understood that, hey, I'm only getting really low views right now. I'm only getting around 100,000. I know I can be getting millions of views a day right now. So I just kept uploading. So from March 4th to March 16th, which was 12 days, I consistently uploaded 2 times a day, every single day on this account. And then we hit our first 5 million view day, and then our 3 million view day, and then a 5.3 million view day. And this account's gonna get monetized soon, and it's probably gonna be making, I don't know, maybe $30,000 a month on this account once it's monetized. And that's one account, by the way. Let me say it again, that's one account. So the reason why most people get stuck in 0 view jail, or you're stuck in really low view counts, is, usually the most basic answer is your content just sucks. And I'm gonna be straight up with you. The only reason to get good at making better content is putting in repetition. As someone who knows how to make good content, has been doing this for 7 years now, I understand what makes a good video. For example, you wanna have good retention, of course. And if you don't know what retention is, I'll break it down right here. So what retention is, it's the amount of time someone watches your video. For example, if you look at, let's see, one of my YouTube videos over here, you'll see this video got 1.3 million views, and the retention graph is amazing. I have 121% retention, and the graph kind of looks like this, where it's pretty flat. And this is what you want to be aiming for. But a bad video's retention is going to look like this, where it kind of goes like this and drops. And I'll show you this right now. So you'll see this video right here got 482 views, which is very, very bad. And you can see the retention goes like this and it drops, just like my graph right here. It goes like this and drops. And you'll notice the correlation of the retention. So if this drops here, but my most viral video, which was this one, is, looking like this, then you need to be aiming for good retention, because retention is key to going viral consistently. If you want to consistently go viral, think about the graph and think about people who are watching your videos. If the retention, the AVD, average view duration, of your videos is bad, then why would platforms push out their videos? Because platforms want one thing: to make sure they're pushing out good content to keep people on their platform. So if your videos suck, which they probably do, and I'm not trying to be offensive, it's true. You need to be critical of yourself. You need to critique yourself and say, hey, my content sucks right now. That's okay. I'm going to use this as a failure and improve upon it. So let's go over a checklist of everything you need to do in order to actually make a viral video and consistently get this sweet average view duration of 121%. Number one, I'm going to say this is the most important thing: have a good idea. A lot of you guys, when you're seeing, videos that are doing well, you have the idea of, oh, I'm going to copy them. And when I copy them, I'm going to go viral too, because they went viral. But the problem is you aren't as skilled at them at copying their videos. If you were able to replicate their video frame by frame, I guarantee you're probably going to get some views, but the algorithm knows when you're copying other people's videos. What you need to do is you need to take their idea that's already good and make it better. If you see a video that has gone viral, take it and re-upload it again, but change the idea up a little bit. Think about, how could I improve upon this video to make it reach more people? Idea generation is one of the most important things you need to learn and understand to make viral content consistently, because without the good idea, you're not going to get good videos, because the idea and how you package is everything. Mr. Beast has said this multiple times in multiple podcasts, but one good video idea is going to get you 1,000 times more views than an okay idea. For example, he spent $1 million filling like an island full of sand, and he thought the idea was bad, so he just scrapped it and then, lost $1 million, because he knows that a good idea is going to be worth way, way more than $1 million of an okay idea, because that's going to ruin his brand reputation. And right now, if you're focusing on, getting a good idea and you're having trouble with it, it's okay. Make sure to upload. And that goes into our second point as well. So even though this may contradict our first point a little bit, you need to make sure you're putting in reps. So what does reps mean? Reps means the repetition you put into making videos. For example, on this tiny truck video, this channel, I have uploaded 675 times on this account, and I've consistently gotten viral multiple times. I have 2 videos over 10 million views on this account alone. On this account, only 10 million views on 2 different videos, and I've gone viral multiple times on this one. Like I said earlier, most people quit only after uploading 5 videos. So if you can upload 6 videos, then 7 videos, then 8, and keep, looking at your content, looking at the retention graph, seeing, okay, people dropped here. Why did people leave here? And I'm going to show you how to actually do retention editing and retention learning so you can learn how to look at your videos and understand what you're doing wrong. And that moves into our third point, which is retention learning. You want to basically criticize yourself, look at your videos over and over again, and look at when people dip on the video and understand why they left. So let's do some retention learning right now together so I can kind of show you what your thought process should be when you're watching these videos and learning the retention. So this is one of my channels that I used to spam upload videos, and I used to actually practice retention editing. So let's look at this video right here. This video got 2.6 thousand views, and it's a video titled Blue, but the color is red. And I know this video doesn't have a lot of views, but we're going to look at why this video did not perform well and why I probably could have done something better. So first of all, YouTube gives the best analytics, and you can see this video only had a 4.9% click-through rate, which means it's pretty bad, and you don't want to have a click-through rate that's like below 6%. You want to be aiming for 6% at the minimum. As for the retention, it looks like 61% of the people who were watching stayed for the first 60 seconds, but then it started dipping down more and more and more towards the end. So let's watch this video real quick.
Great, you've made it this far. Now that I have your attention.
So you'll see right here that I went from 100% to 92%, which means we lost 8% of our audience in the first second. And I think the reason why is because the background is pretty boring. The text is pretty boring, and overall, I think this video in general was just pretty boring. The idea was boring behind it, but this is when I was practicing retention. And what you can do is you can just keep looking at your videos over and over again, and then practicing more and more and more, understanding why your retention is bad. For example, this video has 47.7% retention, and it looks like 30 seconds in, 63% of the people who were watching were only staying, which means 37% of the people. So this video got 2,500 views, and it looks like at the 30-second mark already, 63% of the people were staying, which, may seem okay, but look at this giant drop. This means that almost 40% of the people who were watching this video left in the first 30 seconds, which is why the hook is so important. But let's look at this video and understand why.
Yeah, $1 billion if we could own the channel and the company. I just remember feeling, I don't know.
So right away, it's just boring. It's just boring. There's not enough information in your face. I mean, the title is pretty interesting. How does Mr. Beast really make? How much money does Mr. Beast? I mean, the title is kind of interesting. How much money does Mr. Beast really make? But I think the idea was just okay, which is why the click-through rate was only 4.9% for this video as well. So understanding that the click-through rate and the retention of your video is going to be very important on the outcome of how much views you get, and the idea generation behind it is going to determine if your video actually goes viral and performs well or not. But you need to make sure that when you are actually choosing your idea, you deliver in the first 30 seconds. I don't know if you saw, but YouTube will always show a highlight of the first 30 seconds of your video because they want to make sure that you are paying attention to the hooks of your videos, because the hook is one of the most important aspects to your video. So I'm going to call this 1.5. I know we're jumping all over the place, but hooks is really, really important. And the reason why is because the first 30 seconds of your video for long form is very important. You can see here from this long form video, all the long form ones, they're going to have this 30-second highlight in the beginning. And that's because YouTube understands that the first 30 seconds of a video is crucial for someone actually staying. And if you're watching this video still right now, it means I hooked you in because I showed you all of my accounts over here, all these accounts that I ran. Then I showed you my screen, and then I showed you how much money I made, and then you see what I'm saying? I scripted the first part of this video so you could actually get hooked in, and then I kind of let loose and I started to be raw and authentic because I wanted to make sure I can just be myself on camera. And it's kind of hard for me to script all this because most of this information that I'm teaching is honestly just in my head. I don't really need to think about this too much because I've just been doing this for so long. So remember that your intention behind your video is really important. Have intention. I guarantee you that any, big YouTuber, big content creator you watch, they actually think about the first 3 seconds for short form or 30 seconds for long form. And that moves into short form content, which is the next part of this video. So let's get into this. All right, so short form and long form content. What exactly is the difference? The first thing is that short form and long form, they both require storytelling, but short form, you have to do it in a obviously much shorter fashion. So if you're doing any type of videos, you want to make sure that the videos you're making are storytelling type videos. You want to tell a story or convey some type of emotion because emotions is how you go viral. If you're not able to convince the audience that for them to feel any type of emotion other than boring, then they're just simply not going to watch. So what I call this is the TikTok trance. So what the TikTok trance is basically a hypnosis where when you're on TikTok, you constantly watch videos. And if you see a boring video, what do? You scroll away if it's boring. And if it's interesting, what do? You stay and you watch and you're happy. So if your video has very good emotions, then people are going to stay and actually watch your video. Now, there's different types of emotions you can try to convey to your audience. There's happiness, maybe there's sadness, maybe there's rage baiting, whatever you're trying to do. You need to make sure your audience is feeling something, because if they're not feeling anything, then they're going to go back to this boring state, and then they're going to not watch your videos, and then you're going to get less and less views. Now, with long form, it's a little different. The reason why long form I think is harder is because there's less room for error. So on short form, you can actually make a lot of videos and you can, fail, because it's okay. It only takes an hour to make a video. But for short form, or long form, I mean, there is so much error that could take place, and one single mistake can make everyone leave at that certain point in the video, and then you're gonna, get less views. Because you can put, a week into a long form video, but if you somehow, mess up your attention, maybe you misedit something, maybe you misspeak in something, then your attention is gonna go way down, and then all of a sudden you're gonna get way less views. So in short form, you have more room for error. So what does that mean? It means you should probably practice short form first. So I recommend anyone watching this video, if you're not good at content yet, to practice the short form content, because practice makes perfect. And the more videos you upload, the better you're going to get. Now, this actually brings me to the next point. I saw this on a TikTok recently. How many videos should you be uploading per day? Now, the common misconception is anywhere from 1 to 4 videos a day. And screw that. I'm telling you to upload like 50 videos a day, 100 videos a day. And that sounds crazy, but stop and just listen to me for a second. The reason why you're not getting views is because you haven't put in the reps, as I said in step 2 of how to go viral on social media. You haven't put enough reps in, and you haven't built your skills. But if you put more reps in and you're uploading like 50 to 100 videos a day, then you're going to actually start getting good and natural at being on camera. Now, Devin, you may be asking, like, Devin, I can't upload 100 videos a day. I don't have time for that. Well, okay, that's good. That's fine. But you need to understand that there are people who are uploading 50 videos a day, 100 videos a day. They're literally spending 18 hours a day. They get up, making videos all day, and then going to sleep and doing it again. And this is what I used to do. I used to do this on so many different accounts. I mean, I showed you here. These are just some of the accounts that I run right now. These are just some of the accounts. And I'm not even logged into all of them. I have so much more Gmails. These are some more accounts I run right here. More accounts, more accounts, more accounts, more accounts, and it just keeps going. And the reason why is because I understand that I suck at something, and the only way to get better at something is practice. So if you're not practicing this like it's a sport, like it's a skill, where you're just on it 18 hours a day, every single day, then I promise you, there's probably someone else who's getting ahead of you, and then you're gonna say, oh, he got lucky because he went viral. No, he's been doing this 18 hours a day consistently. Of course, there are some girls or guys who will go viral because they're dancing, or maybe they look attractive or whatever, right? But I'm talking about you, the person who wants to grind right now and want to get consistently 1 million views a day like I'm doing right now. I didn't just magically get here. Oops. Oh, I'm getting 1 million views. No, I've been doing this for 7 years. I know what I'm doing now, which is why all of this is so detailed and informative. I mean, I know I'm maybe not explaining this the best of my ability right now, but I hope this is making at least a little bit of sense. Now let's go into our next point. Let's say you actually get a viral video, and what do you do from here? Now, I don't know why, but so many people, when they get a viral video, they have the idea of like, oh, I'm going to try something new. Like, bro, that is the most stupid thing you could possibly do. And let me tell you why, right? If you get a viral video, and in my eyes, viral is at least 1 million views. That's my idea of viral. If you get at least 1 million views, you should be replicating and milking the heck out of that. Because if this video got, 1 million views, and there's 8 billion people in the world, that means there's still 8,000 more demographics of people, that's how I see it at least, that could potentially see your video. So that means that you should be aiming for more. If you see a video that goes viral, or you see someone else's video that goes viral, that's why I said earlier, you need to learn how to replicate and repeat. So if you see, let's say you're running a dropshipping product, and then all of a sudden this video, gets like 6 million views, analyze it. I used to spend hours a day going frame by frame on every single video I would watch that went viral, and I would go, okay, why did they do this? Why is this here? Why is this here? And I would start noticing small details like the background, the lighting, where the caption is, the placement of the caption, where the camera is, the placement of the product, where the placement of the face is. Is the face really up here? Is it low? No, it's always in the center. When they're looking at the camera, they look at the camera like this, or they look kind of like at the actual screen. There's all these different things that you have to take into account when you're making a video. It's not just, oh, it's easy, just press and record. I actually had a conversation with my girlfriend about this like a month ago, and I was telling her like, you should try making videos. And she's like, no, that's easy. I really don't want to. And I was like, easy? And I got kind of angry, and I was like, what do you mean easy? Making videos is not easy. And she's like, no, you just record. I'm like, you think I get 50 million views a month by just hitting record? I planned everything. And she was like, okay, sorry. And I got a little heated. I know I shouldn't have been so heated, but I was like, no, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. She was like, okay, But I'm telling you that this type of stuff is really important. You need to take everything to account. Now, this video, I'm not really putting much effort into because I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm just spitting sauce, and I think this value enough. I mean, if you're watching this still, it means you're probably taking a lot of information from this, and you're probably I'm probably helping you a lot right now. And by the way, if this video is helping you, if you guys can drop a sub, I would really appreciate it. You know, simple value exchange. I'm helping you. You can help me by dropping a sub. The main reason I want you guys to sub is because I just want to build a nice community of people, and honestly, I'm just trying to make business friends as well. I mean, recently. I just realized I didn't even show you guys my personal brand when I was doing this earlier, but this is my personal brand. I also upload videos and get millions of views a month on this one as well. But yeah, this personal brand I've been trying to build and grow. So if you just want to follow me on Instagram, you can, but you don't need to. If you can just join my Discord, that's the main thing I am running right now. But yeah, anyways, let's go back to it. Now, the last thing I will tell you to start helping you go viral more consistently is be your worst enemy. I'm telling you, in this game, you are going to fail so much, and you need to use failure as your friend, not your enemy. But you should be your own enemy, and you should critique yourself constantly. If you see your video not doing well, you need to look at it and be like, why? Don't say the algorithm is screwing me over. Don't say, oh, this video was good. Why didn't it go viral? I'm telling you, the reason why is because it sucked. That's just straight up. If it was good, the algorithm would have pushed it out. The algorithm is a very good algorithm. It pushes out great content. That's why when you're scrolling, you constantly feel dopamine all of the time because it chooses the best stuff to serve you. And if you want, your content to be served to people, that means you need to serve the best content. So understand that you suck. I'm straight up. I don't want to be rude, but I'm serious. Your content sucks and you need to do better, because if your content didn't suck, you wouldn't be watching this video right now, and you would have probably already been getting a million views a month, or a million views a week or a day, or whatever your goal is. My goal right now is to get 1 billion views a month right now. In order to do that, I need to improve my content because my content also sucks. I'm constantly critiquing myself and seeing what I need to do better. And because of that, that's where I am right now. And that's how I am where I am right now. Because if I didn't critique myself, I wouldn't be here. So be your worst enemy. That's going to be the last tip. Anyways, hope this video was helpful. If you guys enjoyed it, please drop a sub like I said earlier. Anyways, enjoy. All right, I love you. Bye.